Jenny here. Welcome to my channel, Callie Jenny's Crafty Stitching. In today's video, we are going to be continuing with our Painting Fairy Stitch and Chat series. I believe this will be number 4 for our underwater world. Thank you so much for everyone for stopping by. I love you guys. Appreciate you. If you are new, please check out that playlist. Hope you will enjoy the videos and decide to become a part of the family here and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you will be notified when I upload my new videos. And if you all enjoy the video, please hit that thumbs up for me. That just helps other cross-stitch lovers find their way to me, as this is a channel primarily about cross-stitch with occasional something different. Okay, so in today's video, let's see, we're going to continue on what I think is some coral here. One of our friends to the channel. Sorry, it's early in the morning. Actually, what time? It is 4:45 on Wednesday morning, October 1st. So we have officially hit October. And I'm trying to remember for sure who it was. I think it was my friend Denise, Crafty Pet Mom on here, that told me that she believes that, sorry, cat's already up here wiggling the camera. But she believes this is what I think she said is called brain coral because it resembles a brain. And that sounds about right to me. So she is probably right. All right, so we're going to be starting out today. Let's see, this video is going to be for next Tuesday. So, and here it is Wednesday, so it's almost a week before it's actually going to release, but I try to film a little bit of ahead of time just in case, something comes up, I wind up not feeling well. So I just like to try to get the videos in when I can, especially now that I'm trying to do more of them. All right, so we're going to be starting with this really pretty orange color here, which is the little purple tease. I don't know if you can see it or how well you can see it. And then if we have time, we're going to probably work some more on these yellow boxes with the black slash in there, which is 310, the black color. All right. So we'll go ahead and let me get my needle going here with my sparkly, pretty needle threader. All right. Yep, she's all interested already this morning. Oh, the kitty escapades. That's what it is around this house. Okay, let me just show you really quick. All right, I'm going to zoom out for a minute. And there she is. Say good morning, Starfire. Good morning. Good morning. Let's say hello. All right. All right, now after doing all that, I got to sit there and get it back on point. Sorry. I just had to show you. She's right here saying hello like every morning when I video. Okay, let me take a quick sip of my coffee. All right. And let's get this going. This is only a partial thread. This is what was left over from the last video we did. You know what? This is kind of in the way. Hold on. Pull this out a little bit. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, as I was saying before I so rudely interrupted myself, this is what is left over from the last video, which, again, just released yesterday as I'm filming this. For you, it'll be a week later. I think I should have chose a smaller needle. This one feels a little big. I'll probably choose the other one for the next color. Do let me know how you all are doing. Let me know how many of you celebrate Halloween. Yep, already had to move Starfire out from under the canvas. She was already wiggling her way under. For anybody that is new, I don't close her up in one of the other rooms while I'm stitching because I did that recently and went to work and forgot to let her out. And she wound up stuck in there all day long with no food or water. So I will not close them up in her room again. So we just have to let her be a part of the video. She wants to hang out too. Oh, what she probably really wants is the floss, but well, she's being extra bad today, folks. Sorry for the wiggling camera. I know the camera usually is pretty good about not showing the shaking, like when the cats hit the camera and makes it move. Oftentimes it doesn't even show it. You would never know. But that one, she moved it so bad, you probably will see it. I may actually have to put her down this morning because she's feeling extra naughty. Hold on one second. I think I'm going to go ahead and try moving her. She'll probably come right back, but we're going to give it a shot. We'll see how long that lasts. Sometimes she just turns it right around and comes right back. So, oh, you thought that was going to work, did you? I feel like this needle is just too big. You know what? I'm going to put it on a different needle. Hold on. Grabbed the wrong one. I had grabbed an extra one to have an extra on my, see, right back here. Oh, jeez. It'll be one of them days. But I had grabbed an extra needle because I like to have one just in case. Sometimes the eye of the needle breaks on me. And so I grabbed an extra and I grabbed the wrong size. This one's definitely better. All right, hold on. See if she stays gone this time. Hopefully, because every time I have to do that, I get a horrible pinch in my arm, and now it's just continuing to pinch and hurt. It's not so bad on those mornings where she just wants to lay there and occasionally reach out, a paw to lightly touch something. Those are okay, but this morning she's feeling extra. And I know many of you out there have cats and know exactly what I'm talking about. How many of you have cats and have boxes in your floor? Because the cats prefer boxes to all toys. Raise your hand. Don't be shy. Out of all the things we have bought the cats, and there have been many, their favorites are a box and their cat tree. Which I need to give that thing a good cleaning this weekend, I think. It's amazing how messy cats are. Again, I think this one is a 16 count. Do let me know what you are all working on. Just had a couple of more people asking to join my Facebook group, but unfortunately they did not answer the question, so I was not able to approve them. So for anyone wanting to join that group, please make sure you answer those questions. They're very easy. It's just two of them. One, how you heard about the group, and the other, that you agree to the rules. That's it. So please make sure you answer those so you can join the group. That's just to keep those in the group safe. And then you can share what you are working on with everybody. Or your pets. I love seeing your pets. Or just whatever you would like to chat about. Sorry, folks, I got to take a second here, take a sip of my coffee, and give my arm a break. Because now my arm is hurting. From having to lift the kitty up. Because, of course, that's my dominant arm that I do everything with. That's the one that's the worst. right. I don't even know how long this has been going on now. I feel like it's over a month. It's very frustrating. I just wish it would go away. That be a lesson, folks. Do not carry a big old 40 bottle case of water and then try to lift it up on a counter. Bet you I never do that again. I'm really wondering, though, because I know my doctor said it was, she believes it's tendinitis from having done that. It irritated the tendons and they became inflamed, caused tendinitis. And again, she could be very well right. But I'm supposed to take this meloxicam she gave me for a month. It's got to be getting close to that now. It's got to be, I'm thinking 3 weeks, maybe 3.5 weeks now. I got to be almost done with it because it was for 30 days that I had to take it. And wait a minute, no, because I went on the 12th of September. 0, 18, 19 days. No, not quite 3 weeks. But anyway, it's still really terrible. So I'm really concerned that that is not the issue and going to have to look into something else. And I hate going to the doctor, and I certainly don't want to have to keep going. Just want it taken care of once and for all. But I do not want to have surgery, so they need to figure out something else. At this point, I'll just be glad for it to be done so I can actually take ibuprofen, because that actually helps for the pain. Right now, because of this meloxicam, I can only take Tylenol, and that does not work great for me. Oh, I'm calling this too short. Now I have to try to finish these stitches. Otherwise, I might forget to come back and close all the legs. Darn it. And I don't think I'm going to have enough room either. I'm going to have to just hope I remember. All right. Let me go ahead and try to pin stitch this. I already got it too short. So we're just going to come up through one. Hope for the best. Okay, so now we're going to start on the yellow boxes. So I have to string that one. She's getting ready to jump up here. I had to stop her. So now she's going to lay down right here next to me in her Catosaurus. If you guys are wondering what that is, I know I've shown it in a previous video. I honestly don't remember which one. But it's a little like a circular tube sort of thing, except it's made out of like a material, pretty heavy duty material, that they can go inside it and go completely around it in a circle. And then it has a big indentation on top that they can lay in. That's where she's at right now. All right, so let's get this one going. Do our little loop start. That is my favorite way to start. It's just so easy. Tried to get a little stitching in last night after work. Tried to work on my springtime blooms that I had gotten, I think it was back in March, from my Stitch Quarterly subscription from the Fat Quarter Shop. I stitched very, very little on that, and then I switched over to a sal that I'm doing. Color by color. I wound up having to take that out of the frame because the color this week was like in the sky on the upper part, and trying to reach around that frame with this arm was excruciating. I just couldn't do it. So I took it out of the frame. It's just best that way anyway when you're doing color by color. It's easier if you're doing it in hand and can see the canvas all over and bring it up nice and close to look for that particular symbol. And it's a beautiful color. Come on. So I got a little bit done on that. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. And now I need to film my floss tube for the month of September. Trying to figure out when I'm going to do it. I'd like to do it in the morning like I do these videos. I just don't know if I'll have enough time, because those take a while. But we shall see. I like to have all my filming done during the week before I go to work, so I don't have to worry about it on the weekend, because we're usually busy doing a bunch of stuff. And if I'm not busy, I like to be stitching. Get some good quality stitching time in on the weekends, since it's hard to do during the week. I mean, I do get some done during the week, but it's very limited considering what time I get home. Can't wait for this whole section to be done just so I can get a really good look up close. All these different mix of colors. I like it. And these are definitely some fall colors here. This is not really a fall canvas, but those are some fall colors. Got some really pretty purple ones coming up in this section over here. Once we're done with this coral. Well, I'm not sure. It's like some sort of underwater sea plant. It's got some pretty, almost like light, almost like lavender, I think, or periwinkle. So pretty. That ought to be fun to stitch too. Come on. These canvases are just so nice. I absolutely adore painting fairy cross stitch. Adore them. And the people there are so sweet and kind and helpful and respond so quickly. Just love them. And the quality of their stuff, oh my gosh. I almost honestly feel like I'm a little bougie now. Just because once you work on these really quality canvases, you don't want to go back and work on, we'll say, sub-quality. I won't name names. I think most of us know who they are. But these canvases are just so nice. They're so crisp and clear. The symbols are so easy to read. You get all this extra canvas around it, so it's easy to put in a scroll frames. Because look at, I got this in a scroll frame, and I have easy access to the whole bottom of this canvas. Oops, I messed up there. Take that back out. Never before getting one of these painting fairy frames could I do that. Not with the wooden scroll frames. No frames. Well, it doesn't really matter the frame, I guess, so much as because you have all that extra. material around the canvas. That's the game changer. Though there is a difference. It does matter which frames because, wait a minute, did I do? No, it's right, okay. With the wooden frames, I can only get them so tight, which is not tight. So the canvas just bounces all over the place. And I have tried and tried and tried. Could not get those tight. I'll be sitting there holding it as tight as you possibly can and tightening the wing nut. Doesn't make a difference. Still only goes so tight. So these frames and these canvases, when I say they are my favorite, it's because they are. There's certain brands that I just don't even do anymore. And not because they're not, some of them at least, aren't perfectly fine. Because they are. Oh, I think I forgot to get that leg. I'll get it in a minute. They're still perfectly fine and on a great budget. It's just, and I have plenty. I have plenty of others, and plenty of them I could be doing. But there's only so much time in my life. So obviously I have a lot better ones. So those are the ones that I'm going to do, obviously. But again, they're perfectly fine. They're just not these. Some of them I will probably just give away in giveaways. Because they do deserve to be stitched. Unless I think the quality is just, too inferior, then I may just wind up eventually washing the canvases and try my hand at hand dyeing. I've thought about it. I just don't really have the time to do it right now. I don't know. It's something too. It just kills me to the idea of washing a perfectly good canvas, even if it's not the highest quality. I mean, might still look decent when it's been completely stitched. It hasn't been given a full chance yet. And sometimes colors are distorted because of the ink on the canvas, and once you wash it, that ink comes out, and maybe it'll be better. I don't know. I struggle. Oh, my arm's going to be an extra pain today. But I will have all the information for Painting Fairy in the description box down below as always, as well as the discount code, which I believe is just Callie Jenny, that gets you 5% off your purchases. And there's an affiliate link if you'd like to use it. It is not necessary to use it, but you can. All of that will be down below, as well as all their social media links, because they do a lot of videos, Painting Fairy does, on TikTok, they're on Instagram, they're on Facebook. So they have a lot of great videos. They have videos showing you how to put these frames together. A lot of videos on completed canvases, front and back. I think they have people that work on those canvases, like, I don't know, maybe around the clock, all the time. I think they switch off just so they can get these canvases completed so you can see how great they look finished. So there's a lot of videos for those. You can see the quality when it's done, which is excellent. Not going to have much more time here this morning. See, where are we at? We're at 25 minutes. I'm going to try to finish this. Hopefully I can get through this row and come back across. I hate leaving them uncrossed like these right here. Oops. Now I got to just hope and pray I don't forget to come back and get it. Like, I think there's a black one right here I still need to cross. Now that I've seen it again, it's going to bug me. All right, I'm going to go ahead and head back because I'm afraid I'll cut myself too short again. Do leave me a comment down below on what you're working on. Or if anybody has any exciting plans, because I know my cruise is getting really close. I think now it's 33 days away. I'm going to pray for great weather. I've seen some gnarly videos on people on cruises in bad weather, and I do not want to be those people. Of course, we're on the west coast. The Pacific Ocean typically is milder than the Atlantic Ocean over on the east coast. See, I still have enough to get a few more stitches. I'll just cross them as I go so I don't worry about having to leave them uncrossed. Come on. Let me know if any of you have picked this particular canvas up. I know some of you have some ocean ones, not this one in particular, but some ocean ones, that fellow ocean lovers. Canvas is just so nice to work on. I hate to have to stop and go to work. I don't want to. I just want to stitch with you guys. Somebody tell me I'm grounded. Pathetic, I know. All right, I think we're going to make this the last stitch. Then we're going to do a little pin stitch here. This time before it gets too short. And we're going to go over here and we're going to cut it off. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me here today and hanging out with me again. I love you guys. You guys rock. You're just the best community ever. And I appreciate each and every one of you for being my friend and being a friend of my channel. All right, everyone. I hope you all will be very safe. Always be blessed. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.